a formula that does not mean the defeat the insurgency of the Colombian FARC. All commanders are supposed to have a peace process, but there's consequences to actually peace. And FARC is more united than ever, and there has been many meetings to the FARC by the family commanders of the organization. What kind of reforms are going to happen in Colombia in the near future?
For Carlos Martinez, these buffalo are a sign of peace.
Ustedes ya pueden ver que las crías están grandes.
These are 7 months old, so we can hand them over to the families that are part of the project.
The project is a sort of poster child for collective land usage in the war-torn Magdalena Medio region of Colombia.
The families that participate receive 10 females and a male buffalo, and after 5 years they have to give the same number of animals back to the association. It's our bet to stay here and control altogether the land we have a right to.
This land has always been in great demand. It's rich in oil and it's perfect for producing cocaine. So over decades, left-wing rebel groups and right-wing paramilitaries have fought for control. In the 1990s, the government started so-called peasant reserve zones, where collective farmers would be protected from more land grabs and displacement. But the results have been mixed. Some people believe the reserves are FARC enclaves, and now the zones are at the center of peace talks between the rebels and the government. The FARC proposes to add another 54 of these zones, increasing their area to 11 times their current size. They say this will help the farmer develop the land, but many here in Colombia fear they will be run by demobilized fighters as independent mini-republics. Melkin Castrillon is a member of the Farmers Association that runs this reserve. He says farmers like him have faced stigmatization and violence, but in response, they've never taken up arms.
We have to admit that the FARC operates inside the reserve zone and in other rural areas. We even share some goals. But that's why we need the reserve zone, to have the strength to fight and defend our life and territory in a different manner through dialogue.
The collective farms are just one piece of an enormous and complicated political jigsaw the negotiators are working through to try and bring an end to the continent's longest armed conflict. The farmers here believe their peaceful example could provide a way forward. Alessandro Rampietti, Al Jazeera, Magdalena Medio, Colombia.